Good morning and welcome to Century United Methodist Church. My name is Mike and I'm one of the pastors here. We are so excited that we get to worship with you today, whether you're in the room with us or online. I invite you before we begin to check in. You can do that by visiting centuryumc.org or download our church app or point your phone at that QR code and use that link to get to our check-in page. It's just a great way to stay connected with us, sign up for our e-letter, things like that. If you're also new, this is your first time here, we invite you to check that on the box that you're new, and then you can also fill out a yellow card which is located at the welcome desk. But we are just so happy that we get to worship together today. We are continuing our sermon series, Follow Me, where we are walking through the book of Luke and looking at what Jesus has to teach us through that book. Today we're talking about persevering in prayer, and we have a fantastic message from Pastor Allie that we are all very excited to hear. Today is our annual Stars and Stripes event. We are so excited to be doing this. There will be all kinds of fun, games, food, and a special concert from our Melbourne Municipal Band. Fun starts at 4 o'clock. The concert starts at 6:30. So we just invite you to come out, invite your friends, neighbors. It's going to be such a great time. Our mission of the month is Harbor City Elementary. We have a great video to show you more about our partnership with Harbor City and how that we can help support them. So watch this.
Our partnership with Harbor City has long been part of our identity here at Century UMC. This partnership has taken many forms over the years, from decorating the Teacher's Lounge to Century members reading to students on campus. One of the ways we have been able to most directly impact the families of this community is our Back to School supply drive. It has been our commitment that every student should have the opportunity to start the year fresh with a fully stocked backpack. What may seem like a simple gift card to us, in the hands of these students means so much more. It's the chance to take that beginning of school shopping trip, excitedly picking out the backpack, folders, pencils, and other supplies that are going to lead you to success that year. This was a precious memory for me, and I'm so glad we can provide it to the students at Harbor City Elementary. In years past, we have made sure that every student who qualifies for the federal free and reduced lunch program receives a gift card when they come to pick up their school supply list. Because of this year's economic hardships, which have hit this community especially hard, we have found out that every student at Harbor City Elementary now meets this qualification. That's 370 students who we want to supply and equip for the year ahead. We also know that with rising costs, it can be harder now than ever to afford these supplies. So school administration has asked us to consider increasing these gift cards to $50 per student. We want to meet this request with resounding generosity, so we need your help. All throughout the month of July, we will be accepting cash or check donations that we will use to purchase gift cards for the families of Harbor City. With your help, our goal is that every student will walk into class fully prepared to achieve success in the school year ahead. There will be special envelopes in the bulletin each week and backpacks in our worship spaces where you can leave your gift and say a prayer for these students and families. You can also make a gift online at centuryumc.org/give by choosing Harbor City Supply Drive from the drop-down fund menu.
Like Grace mentioned, we so value our relationship with Harbor City Elementary, and we are so excited to continue to support them. We know that the cost per gift card is going up. How many of you have also filled up your gas tanks recently and realized there's also a bit of a price increase? That's part of the reason why we're increasing this, is to make sure that we can help these students and make sure they're successful. We just think it's so great that when parents bring their students to get their class list and to get their supply list, that they're also handed a gift card saying, hey, this is taken care of for you. And that is because of your work and your generosity. And we're just excited to be able to continue to do that. Next Sunday, we are having our Finish Strong campaign celebration. This is this is our celebration of Finish Strong, which the work began last year for that. And an update on that, as well as if this is your first time hearing about it, you can have more information about that. All of it will be in the dining room. They're also providing our refreshments and snacks for that morning. And we're just excited to not only celebrate, but to learn more about how Finish Strong has impacted Sundry. So with that, let's continue in worship now with some wonderful music from our choir.
Good morning. I'm Margaret Johnson Giz, and I would ask that those of you who can, please stand and join with me in our responsive call to worship. Welcome to worship this day. This is the house of the Lord. In it, you will find what you seek. We ask for God's help and trust will be given to us. Praise be to God who loves and cares for us. Amen.